Hello, welcome to our show today. It is the AI advantage, and I believe that you are ready for show. So join us. Yesterday we couldn't have our session, but here we are today to ensure that we do justice to our show. So if you're here, just write in the comment that you are here. Okay? Let me see who is here. Just write in the comment that you are here. Write in the comment that you are here. Oh, good. Welcome, Maso Consult. It's my pleasure to have you here. Good. Welcome, Kayode Okunade. It's my pleasure to see that you guys are here with us this evening. It's going to be an eventful evening. I'm going to take us deep into AI and how we should go. Today, we are going to see why AI is not an option. It is the main thing. Okay? AI is not an option. It is the main thing. Every one of us need AI to implement in our daily lives, in our businesses, in our professional life. Everywhere, AI is important to us. Welcome, senior colleague Famfayo Williams. We appreciate you. So let's them keep coming. Let everybody keep coming. This is a presentation of the AI Mastery Academy, and our desire is to empower 5,000 entrepreneurs, business owners, and professionals through our platform. So I'm happy that you guys are here for tonight. So AI has come to stay. I've always shared it every opportunity I have. AI has come to stay. Nobody should fight AI. If you're fighting AI, it is to your own disadvantage. AI is going to change lives. AI is already changing lives. AI can make you a lot more money if you use it properly and wisely. So where are the others? Let them keep coming. We have just 11 people on here. Once we are 5 minutes into the time, we'll get started. We don't want to keep people waiting. Those who cannot join us can watch the replay. Okay? I'm happy that today you guys could hear me. That's quite interesting, and I'm happy. AI is no longer an option. It is the real deal. So we have 13 people here. We are supposed to be 500. And I'm sure we can do 500, can't we? Let me announce in the group that we have started. Yeah. Welcome, Mr. Collins. I'm here as well. Good evening, everyone. All right, so let me share my screen. All right. The invisible AI savvy entrepreneurs are winning. That's our topic for tonight. We'll be looking at this in depth. How AI savvy are winning. And I want you to also win. And that's so today we're specifically looking at why AI is no longer optional in 2025 and beyond. So if you want to succeed in your business, you want to use everything you do in business. It's not a matter of saying I will choose this or choose that. It's a matter of that is an option that you cannot do without. So I welcome you to today's class. My name is Gabriel Gambo Madu. I am a management consultant. I'm a business development service provider. I'm a management marketing specialist, an AI consultant. And my area of specialty is AI education. I am by training a pharmacist also. So I wear so many caps. I've spoken in several different platforms. So you're here to enjoy of this beautiful topic and this new thing that has taken the world by storm. Okay. So we are here and we are set to go. So let's keep moving. We have 19 people here. Okay. So introduction. So in today's class, what are we expecting? In this webinar, what are we expecting? We want to discover how AI is changing the game for entrepreneurs. You as an entrepreneur, you are here because you want to see how AI can help you. So we are going to discuss how it is changing the game. We are also going to learn how AI-powered businesses are scaling faster. Scale means growth. How they are able to achieve a lot more than they could if they were not using artificial intelligence. And also use my personal examples of some of my students and clients who have used AI in their businesses. Then we're also going to understand the risk of not leveraging AI. What do you stand to lose? What do you stand to lose if you're not using artificial intelligence in your business? Then, of course, it's not just talk. We are going to be doing some practicals. We are going to be seeing AI in action. We are going to apply it and see what AI can do for us. And of course, we are going to talk about the next step for tomorrow's activity and what we're going to do generally in the AI landscape. So, what if I told you that your competitor in a business and you are falling behind? There are lots of people that are using AI already. Many of them are your competitors. You see many of them getting results. You see them getting results, making more money, writing many posts, writing more books, having more customers, and you are wondering what they are doing. What if I say it is the AI that they are employing? And let me say, for those of us who already know, even though we are going to concentrate more on ChatGPT because it's useful in many of the things we do, it does, or other tools that are AI, many other people are using which you do not know about. And that's what so the things that we teach in our AI Mastery Academy. Some of those tools that you're not familiar with that people are using in their businesses. So your competitors are using it. And the big question is, do you want to stay behind? Do you want to remain where you are, using your manual way of doing things, your traditional way of doing things, way of doing research, writing, article, brainstorming, and everything? Or do you want to come to the new way of using AI to make work easier for you, to make the burden lighter on you, to make work faster and even cheaper, and also improve your quality? Okay, so AI is not a futuristic concept. It is what is happening right now and here. AI is what is happening right now and here. I use AI every single day. Every single day in every part of my business, I use AI. Even in my personal life, I use AI. In my academic life, because I'm doing some things in the academics, I am also using AI to help me move in the direction that I want to go. AI is not actually taking over, it's not replacing me. However, it is guiding me, it's helping me, it's an ally that I work with side by side to ensure that I get the result that I desire. Are you doing that? So the question is, are you ready to adapt? Or do you want to remain where you are? Now, for you to be on this call, I strongly believe that you want to adapt. That's why you are here. Of course, there are some people that just come to see, okay, let me see what is happening, and are ready to take action. Let me tell you the good news. If you do not take action, you are going to remain where you are. Is that a good news or a bad news? Well, it depends how you interpret it. It's a good news, because if you remain where you are, others will make progress. And those who are going through along with me will make progress and make more progress and make more progress. Right? So you are just clearing the road. It's just one of the road. And I don't want that to happen to you. So I will, at the end of the day, the decision lies with you. So the big question, are you ready? Are you ready to adapt? It's not just being here, even though one of the steps of adapting to the new use is being here. There is more than that. You need to take the next step and the next step and the next step. You need to implement again and again and again. All right? So are you ready? And if you're ready, now go with me. Let's fire on. So AI is no longer optional. Of course, when we started, I mentioned that. That is what we want to discuss today. It is no longer optional. It is revolutionizing every industry that you know. Every single industry that you know, AI is in there and is creating revolution. Let's go to marketing. What is marketing? Of course, for those of you who may have read one thing about marketing, we have the 4 P's of marketing, which has to do with product, which has to do with placement, which has to do with promotion, and has to do also with pricing. Some authorities have 7 and go beyond those 4. But let's look at the 4 P's of marketing. So when you talk about product, which is what you are going to sell, what is AI doing in that area? With AI, you can create your product completely new. Something that is already existing, you can modify it. If you have an idea that you're not too sure of, AI can help you fine-tune that idea and even birth new ideas out of that. That is AI affecting the product side of marketing. Not just even creating a product for you. AI can even create a product that aligns with the target audience, with the market that you want to see. And AI can bring them out because it has a lot of data available to it. So when it comes to marketing and we're looking at product, AI is your go-to. People have created product and they say people don't want it, people don't like it. Why? Because the product there's no market fit. The product does not align with the need of the market. With AI, for example, to give you an idea about creating product, we are going to see that when we do our practical demo. The second part I want to look at is distribution, which is placement. Second P. Can AI help you with distribution? Of course it can. Let's even say you create content. Let's say you create content. There are AI tools that can send a press release to thousands of media houses. That is making this faster. Imagine that you have to send email to each of them or go to their website to upload them one by one. With AI, you can do distribution of your content. How about physical products? Will AI do distribution of physical product? Know of what is called driverless cars. We have autonomous machines now. We distribute things around. They are in operation in China. That is artificial intelligence in action. But it helped me distribution of my pepper, distribution of peanut that I create, distribution of organic product that I create. Now, even if you are not able to distribute it physically using AI now, you can ask AI for advice to guide it to be seamless and give you the result you desire. That is AI helping you. How about pricing? How do I price? Now you can use AI to research your competitors. Find out what their price, they set as their own price that will give you an advantage over them, as AI not helped you in that marketing area. Then the last one is promotion. Promotion has several different areas marketing, which is what most people do. You write content, and that's the only thing you put AI to. Like I said earlier, there are so many other ways in which AI can be used. So let's look at content. You want to create a post. AI can help you with posts. Now, you're not just even creating a post. You want to create a post for a specific platform. Maybe LinkedIn, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, name it, your blog. AI can create the appropriate content for you that you can use on those platforms. How about videos? With AI, you can create videos, faceless videos. Or even if you want to show yourself, AI can help you create a very good script that when you present it, it makes a difference. I was watching a news item yesterday, and it was AI voice that they were using. Those who don't know would think it is someone that's reading the news. But that is AI. That person now has a business. The person has about 900 and something thousand followers. Okay, sorry, not now, 90 something thousand followers. Over 14,000 views, and it was released just the day before. I was watching it. Without AI, can they progress? So you see, when it comes to marketing, AI is there for you. How about advertising? Now, copywriting is what you use in selling. Copywriting is what you use in selling. That is what you write to convince people to give into this webinar. You register. When you got to the platform, you saw what I wrote, the promises I made there. Let me tell you something. Everything written on that place was written 100% by AI. All I need to do is modify it and get it there. Everything from the beginning to the end of that place was written by AI. And I'm sure it was convincing enough for you guys that you had to register. That's AI creating sales, because I've sold to you. Even though you did not pay anything, the fact that you inputted your phone number, you inputted your name, you inputted your email, you have sold. You are giving me something that I can use to follow up on you later. That is selling. So imagine several people that when you write an ad copy can buy because AI helped you. Do you know how much it costs to get a copywriter to write a copy for you? The cheap ones go as low as 200,000. Those ones that are very expensive are 1 million, 2 million, like that. And people pay them. Now with AI, you don't have to spend all that money. So you see that AI is no longer optional. You need to know how to use AI so that you can cut all those costs. Imagine that copy that you saw, I need to pay somebody because it's a small landing page. Somebody said I should bring 40,000 naira or 50,000 naira. Now, because I know how to use AI, I did not spend a dime. I did not spend a single dime, and I have that written. And because I also know how to write copy on my own, that's very, very powerful. And like I said, AI wrote it for me. Not good enough, I will know. AI wrote that copy, and the copy was convincing enough. All this steps, you see the way it flowed from beginning to the end, that is AI working. Now let's go to operations. Whatever it is you're producing, whatever work you do, everything, AI can help you take care of it. AI can help you with customer care, automation. How many of you have maybe responded to some adverts on Facebook? You imputed your information and they're asking you, when you get in there, they ask you, there are some set of questions. What can we do for you? Tell me more about your product. How can you help me? I need more information. You click one of them and immediately you get a response. You answer, you get another response. You answer, you get another response. Do you think there is somebody that's sitting behind that chat that is talking with you? No, that is automation in action. That is automation in action. Now, as a one-man business, you may not have money to employ a customer care, but you can employ AI to do automation for you. So people come with inquiry, you train ChatGPT, for example, or Claude, or any of the generative AI tools to get all the information about your business. They come, they ask question, it responds to them automatically, as if it's a human worker. As if it's a human worker. All you need to do is connect the API to your website or to your chat or anywhere. You keep talking with it and it's responding. It's only when the thing gets to a stage, because of the training, you can now transfer it to a human. So you see how AI can help you with all. About you want to create something. Maybe you want to employ a worker. You're looking for a new worker. How do you know even what job? Yes, I want to employ a business development manager. So what is the job of a business development manager? You begin to think. So because you may not be able to do it, you say, okay, let me talk to maybe, for example, a management consultant like me. Now, this is what I want to do. I want to bring in a staff. How do I do it? Or you look for an hiring agency or whatever. With AI, you can get job description created for you. You can create even the adverts. You can screen the credentials, or rather the CV, the cover letter, everything that was sent to you, can screen it so that you can come up with the best candidate for your job. How about training your staff? With AI, you can create it. In actual fact, you can even create a video training like this without you appearing. What do? You create an avatar. You create a clone of yourself. Use it to create a video, and you don't have to sit before the camera just like I'm doing now, and you get to create your course or the training program. And every staff that comes in, you give them the video, go and watch this. This is about the things you need to do. So you see, in your operations, AI has come to stay. Apart from marketing, sales, and operation, there are help you. Right now, people are applying for Tony Elumelu grant. As many of you know, I won. Before then, I won, you win 10 million naira. Tony Elumelu is giving $5,000. I've won GEM. I've won others. It takes a lot of effort to come up with a good business plan. It takes a lot of effort to respond to those questions by the grants asked. But come, with AI, the work is easier. I'm not saying AI will take over everything, but you can do faster work with AI. So you can come up with your idea and AI can refine it for you. You can put up your paper, right? And you can tell AI to change, correct your grammar and everything for you. That's how powerful AI can be. So you can make access to money. You can even create strategy for your business. Okay? So, like I said, AI is no longer optional. AI is the real deal. AI is the current. AI is what you need in your business every single time. Okay? I also want to say, that all these things I've said, I've not talked about Coca-Cola. I've not talked about MTN. I've not talked about McDonald's. I've not talked about Deloitte and the rest. I'm talking about small business like you and I. Business that have one person, two people, or three people. We have some people on this call who have used AI to set up their processes that they don't need to even talk to an accountant again. I've seen people who have used AI to draft contracts that they don't need lawyers to come in. We have people on this call that have used AI to create training programs that they don't need to sit hours upon hours creating them. You too, who is listening to me, can do the same thing. So small businesses, solopreneurs like you and I, who have maybe running a business on your own, a few of us have maybe one staff or two staff there, or some of us outsource our jobs. You can do all the things I've been mentioning. In actual fact, the examples I've been giving are for you and I, not for people that are big businesses having 1,000, 10,000 workers. So you see, it is no longer an option. If you are waiting until you become a big business, you may never get there, because even the businesses that are competing with, which we run you out of business, because now they are doing fast, they are faster. I recorded a video today as one of my adverts, and I said, imagine that you are competing with someone. You need to send in a proposal, for example, and you are sitting down, you're writing and writing and writing, racking your brain and so on. Then somebody else who knows how to use AI just come to AI and say, okay, this is what I want to write. Give me a guidance. The thing gives it a guide. Okay, you need to get this information. You go maybe find out one or two Googling and everything that brings it to guys. Okay, this information I found, this. How does they align? You say, no, this information cannot go. This. And you converse with ChatGPT, for example. And at the end of the day, in 1 hour, you have a proposal that's ready. If the deadline is by Monday and you have it ready today, you submit. They start considering your own. You that is thinking and thinking and thinking, using your brain without help, may submit maybe that same Monday, but you may leave out one or two things because this other person is using data. AI has data. You're also collecting data and feeding it and getting analysis, making it faster for the person. Okay? And now let me tell you, for many people who have this feeling that, is that not cheating? It is not. It is not. Why did I say it is not? AI is not taking over everything. It's not taking over your job. It's not saying, okay, you don't have to think, you to do the work without you. I'm going to talk about the myths in a moment. It's not saying AI is taking over everything. So you just say, AI, I need to apply for Tony Lumelu grant. Oh yeah, go ahead and apply for me. And AI will just do everything from beginning to the end. No, I'm not sure we have something like that yet. You are going to work with AI to fine-tune your idea, to improve your idea, to give you some information. To AI too can train you, to guide you in some places so that you can gather the rightful information. If you need to do market research, AI can help you with market research. You can tell you what kind of information you need to gather. So you go ahead, get all those things. It gives you an edge. It's, for example, somebody who look at typists versus somebody using computer. When a typist is typing and there's a mistake, he brings it out and use tippers. And if they insist that they don't want any tippers, he has to type it afresh. But if you're using your computer, for example, and you are typing and you make a mistake, all you need to do is go press backspace or delete and remove it and type it again, and the error does not come. You can finish your work very clean before you print. Compare these two people. Who is going to get best result? And again, will you now say the person using computer is cheating? No, it's not. So that's how I want you to look at it. Don't look at it as if it's taking over, I'm cheating. You're not cheating. You are using a tool. Now let's go to before computers and all those things. What do farmers use on the farm? Farmers use hoes, cutlasses. Even before then, they were digging using sticks. Then cutlasses came, then hoes came. Imagine the person that is using stick and the person that is using a hoe. Now we have tractors with plows. The work that 20 people will do in a day, one tractor can do it in maybe 7 to 8 hours. Do you now say the person using tractor is cheating? No. So I'm trying to remove this from you because many people have had to say things like that as if the using technology is cheating. I tell you, it is not. Okay? I tell you, it is not. All right. So before we go on to our next slide, I want to hear from you guys. Is it making any sense? How many of you have used AI in one way or another? Please share in the comment. I want to read it and see if I'm talking to people that have experience with AI or those that never had any single experience before. I'm reading the comments. You can write your comments. All right. Olori Adetutu says impressive. So guys, tell me, have you ever used any AI tool before? And how was the experience? I just want one or two to see if it's confirming what I'm saying. Have you ever used any AI tool, and what is the experience using the AI tool? Okay. Yes, I've used AI to draft a proposal. Wow, yes. Who else? I use AI virtually every day for creating job descriptions. Great experience. Wow, I like that. And she, Madam Olori Adetutu Oyawale said it got it done seamlessly. I love that. You see, no constraints. Okay, it's done seamlessly. Prime Language says I always use it to edit my reports. Yes. So I'm happy that you guys are confirming how powerful AI tool can be. Okay, Oluwakemi Ajayi says I use ChatGPT. Wow, that is great. All right, so let's continue with our journey. Like I said, we're going to go into practicals, but I just want to give us this background because you see, it is important that we are ready. It is important that we have the mindset that will help us in this journey. Okay, so 2025, here we are, January 1st. Many of us prayed. I know us Africans, we pray a lot, praying for the new year, praying for things to work the way we want them to work. Now we are in 2025, and today we have even entered February. Now, what has happened in the space of AI? AI is growing at an exponential rate. Yesterday, I saw a new AI called Tulu. I'm sure many of you have heard that DeepSeek came and it was creating a lot of. Immediately, Gwen from Alibaba followed. Yesterday, Tulu was launched, and there are several of them that have been launched. You see, the space is getting more interesting. The space is getting more powerful. And you know who is going to benefit from this? You and I. You and I. When DeepSeek came with its reasoning capability, did any of you notice what ChatGPT did? ChatGPT immediately released its O3 that has reasoning. If you open your ChatGPT, you will see search and you will see reason. You will see search and you see reason. That particular function has been in ChatGPT for long, but it was not available to you and I. What did they do? They are giving it to only those who are paid, and even at a different level. Now that the competition is getting stiffer, they are releasing more and more for us so that we can stay with them. Isn't that interesting? Okay, so the rate at which is growing is unprecedented. Okay, now businesses that don't adapt will struggle to compete. There's no doubt about that. Those of you who have used ChatGPT, you can see what happened before you started using ChatGPT and now that you started using ChatGPT. There's a world of difference. There is a world of difference. So wide. So very wide. Okay? Then, let's look at these three opportunities that ChatGPT has brought for us as a business and which you need to use in this 2025. I'm happy that many of you can use ChatGPT. Even if you can use it, just the basic is something, it's better than no using at all. Although the question I ask people is this: do you know how to use it properly? We are going to talk about prompt before we go to the practical. Do you know how to use it properly? Okay, so one of the trends is automation. I mentioned earlier that you don't need to employ a customer service or customer care personnel. You can train AI with information and to automate discussion using chatbot. Now, what if you have to write? What if you have to do social media? Now, you don't have to sit down and do a lot of writing. AI can generate content for you. AI can generate content for you. Recently, I had a training for my last class, and I taught them social media management using AI. Now, with that capability, they can serve a lot more customers than they would have done if they were not using AI. That is making manual tasks easier for all of us. You are not a graphic designer, you don't know how to design anything. With AI, you can create any kind of graphics. We are going to see also that in action today. So that's automation. The second one is decision making. You don't have to sit down and be thinking and be going back to experience, even though experience matters. You have data. Let's say you have something in Excel, 2,000, 3,000, 5,000 lines or rows, and you want to use formula. With AI, you can upload that information and query it several ways. If we have time today, I have an Excel sheet here, which I use in collecting data, and you can see it in action. Right? It can guide you. Now, it's not just giving you suggestions blindly. It's giving you suggestions based on data. And if you upload your own data to it, it's going to go through that data and give you advice on different areas of the data that you have uploaded. That is greater than traditional. So if, for example, you don't even know how to query Excel, how will you now use that data to make decisions? You're going to rely on experience or guts. Why those ones are important? When you join them with AI, you can fly further. How about customer engagement? Like I told you about the chatbot. You can train your AI to converse with somebody until the person buys. Answer all the questions. Do call to action. Guide the person up to when the person will make a sale. That is AI. And those are the things you must do in 2025. Apart from other things that he does, these three which I've mentioned are the trends that you are seeing now, and all AI tools are available for you to use to get that done. And the slogan for 2025 should be adapt or get left behind. Adapt or get left behind. I don't know how many of you here want to be left behind. As many of you will know, I am already moving and going ahead. Any other coach who does not use AI is right behind me. Any other management consultant that is not using AI is right behind me. I am running, I am flying, I am pushing forward and forward and forward. Okay? So let's look at a few case studies. I have like 3 I want to share. A solopreneur uses AI automation to save 20 hours per week. Now, so in what way can a solopreneur use AI automation? I mentioned AI automation earlier. So let's look at content creation. Well, you see, to sit down and write can be a lot of work. It can be quite overwhelming. Now, here is it. It's not just a matter of just even sit down and writing. You see, when you want to do content marketing, it's expected that you appear every day. And not just every day, you appear multiple times a day. Recently, I joined a challenge where we had to post 12 times every day. Do you think it is easy to post once a day? Not to talk of 3 times, 5 times, and let's say 12 times. Post 12 times every single day. Okay? So I've had people in our team that used AI. I'm also an example using AI. So it's not just a matter of even posting daily. When you keep posting every day, can you sustain it for the next 30 days, 60 days, 90 days without getting out of ideas? So with AI, you can create your content calendar. You sit down and have a high quality content calendar that you can use and can save you time. 20 hours is just a bit of what you can save. You can save a lot more than that because you can do the work of 1 month in 1 week. And if you divide it, that is about 75% saved of the work you will have done. In a retail store that's using AI-driven marketing. So when it comes to marketing, a lot of marketing. But let's even talk about ads. You are selling to a group of people. What do you know about those people? What do you know about them? With AI, you can do a shortcut. Instead of running let's say a survey, you beg everybody everywhere, please fill this survey. It takes information. Then when the information comes, then you now analyze. You compile and analyze using formulas on whatever information. If it is interview, you interview people and begin to do analysis and everything. AI will shorten it for you because it has been fed enough data about several things. In a moment, it can bring information about those people that you are targeting. Now, that shortens the work. Now, because it has given you the information that you need and it has shortened the process for you, now you are better able to send the message directly to them. In my other class, some of them are on this call. I taught them how to uncover their target audience. And when we're uncovering target audience, I started showing them, you see this information that ChatGPT gave you about this customer or your target audience, this is the information you are going to use in your marketing. So imagine that somebody let's say the person is a worker in Nigeria, which money is not enough. You cannot even take them home. Promotion is not coming. Their money after retirement is not guaranteed, and you are selling to those people. You know, your message will be very tailored. Because you know everything about them, you are now telling them, I know that your salary does not come regularly. I know that promotion does not come regularly. I know that even when you retire, your contribution in your retirement cannot last, especially with the inflation going. And I know that you are worried about this. How did you get this information? Even though some of them we can guess, but there are other deeper information that we don't know. Now, it will take time for us to know. AI has been trained. It can bring that out. So imagine putting that together and selling. Putting that together and selling. So using the information to them, the person is easily convinced. And if a person is easily convinced, I tell you, the person buys. So if you're making 100 sales before, with this, you can move to 140 sales or more. That's the experience with retail store. And retail store, they even get personalization. You can suggest something that aligns with what you have bought before. You can suggest something that aligns with your kind of personality because he has history about your business with them. How about a consultant who can now write a proposal in less than 30 minutes? So if you can write a proposal in less than 30 minutes, how many can you write in a day? Imagine that you want to write to restaurants in Lagos, not even the whole of Lagos. Let's even say in VI, Ikoyi, and Lekki, and there are so many of them. You have a service you want to offer to them. You cannot use one proposal to all of them, even though if the service you are offering is the same. What are you going to do? You gather information about restaurant A and write a proposal that relates to them. You gather information about restaurant B and write a proposal that aligns to them. Now, all this, let's assume you even manually gather the information. When it is time to write the proposal, If you are using the traditional way writing proposal, how long will it take you to write a proposal? Now, put that information on ChatGPT or DeepSeek or Claude. And I tell you, in a very short while, you have your proposal. So if you have gathered information about 7 restaurants, you can get 7 proposals written in less than 3 hours. And what's next? Take it there. Using the traditional method of writing proposal, do you think that your return, your rate of production will be the same? Good. So these are case studies. Now I want you to take it back home. Look at yourself. Okay? Look at yourself. Can this fit into you? iPhone. The takeaway for this slide is AI is not just for big companies, it is for you. You that is watching this video, AI is for you. Now, the harsh truth is AI will not take your job. I'm sure you must have heard this thing about AI will take your job. But the truth about it is somebody who is using AI will take your job. I just gave the examples I gave earlier. So AI is replacing repetitive jobs and making businesses more efficient. Those who again and again will gain massive edge. Like the person who can write 7 proposals in a day versus the one who is struggling to finish one in a day. And those who resist will be left behind. I want to ask you, where do you want to be? Those who are embracing, who are not embracing it, those who are resisting it, and it is not godly. Somebody told me that AI is responsible for the fire in the US. When you couldn't prove that, and I say AI is saying people should not believe in God. Is that what you know about AI? AI doesn't say that. AI is just an ally to make work easier for you. And that's the reason why we set up AI Mastery Academy. There's a lot of misinformation about AI. People don't know anything about AI. Now we are teaching people to know more about AI. For those of you who know something about AI, we are empowering you the more so that you can do more and more and more with AI. Okay? So, talking about your invisible advantage. Now, you're not going to put a microphone and put a loudspeaker outside and say, hello, everybody, I am using AI. No, it is invisible. I mean, when I pick up my phone and I start typing into it, nobody sees what I'm doing. Even the AI is inside my phone. Nobody knows what is working for me. But guess what? It is working. It is giving me result. That is the invisible advantage. And that's what I want you to take advantage of. And that's why we organize this 2-day training, so that you get to see these things in action. Okay? So, more efficiency, it means you can use more time for things that matter. So you can go to meetings and speak with authority, having prepared yourself with information from AI. You can also make better decisions because AI has helped you, so mistakes will be fewer. Automation will make you serve your customers faster. So if your competitors are already using AI, why aren't you? So that you can do the difference. Know the difference and, of course, do what is necessary of you. Okay? Using AI, you are going to lose. Using AI, you are going to lose money. If you are not using AI, you are going to lose opportunity and you are going to fall behind others. Can you afford not to use AI? If you say yes, I will tell you, please leave this class. Not to use AI. Please leave this class and go. Even if you are a pastor, AI can help you. I have a pastor student that cannot stop singing praises of AI because AI made even search of scripture faster for him. You don't. It's not a measure of spirituality for you to cram Bible from beginning to the end. It's not a measure of spirituality. Okay? So somebody should not say, how can we using AI to search for Bible? Okay? So it's not a measure. Cramming Bible is not a measure of spirituality. Even the devil knows the Bible, knows the scripture, but it makes it easier. There are sometimes that you see someone say, what? By just even saying a few phrases from a portion of the Bible, also preparing your sermon for life, AI can help you and faster for you. So let us debunk some of this that maybe many of you already know. AI is not only for experts. Anybody can use it. I'm not a tech, but I'm using AI as if I was born with it. AI is expensive. That AI is not expensive. The for ChatGPT is free, which you can use unlimited. Can do a whole lot than what you can do sitting on your own. AI is a passing trend. That's what they said about the internet. When the internet came, they say internet is a fad. Today, you and I are conversing using internet. I mean, if you don't even have internet, it's like you are nowhere. Nothing will remove it. Okay? AI is foundation of future economy. You better get used to it. With AI, you don't need to lift a finger. From what I've been saying from the beginning, you can see that you have to lift a finger a lot of time. However, it will be worth it. With AI, you don't have to struggle a lot. You collaborate. It's a synergy, not a replacement. AI will not replace you 100%. AI will help you do better than what you're doing. I had to add this to clear this down for a lot of people. There are some people that think that with AI, let me give you an example. There was a student of mine, I was teaching book writing, how to publish. We are going to write 30 books in 30 days. And I gave them an assignment and I said, the book should not be less than 15,000 words. And guess what the lady did? She went to ChatGPT and said, write a book for me. Because I told them how to use words, instruct ChatGPT to use words. Write a book for me, 15. The person that is thinking that I don't need to lift a finger, ChatGPT or AI will do everything for me. I'm not training you to be that kind of person. I'm training you to a person that will work with chat. There's a coaching student that we are going to start working with. So I got working and I was using ChatGPT to coach the person. But guess what? ChatGPT is helping me fine-tune my process so that I can give the person the best result that is required. That is synergy. And I told these places, when you fully come, I'm also going to try what I am getting. So you see synergy. So how do you start? Simple tools. You see, one problem that many people have is they want to go to the topmost of the tools. When you're familiar with the simple ones, to jump to the bigger ones will not be difficult. Okay? So you can start with chatbot. You can start with marketing assistant. You can start with automation. Take one step after another. And that is the reason why at AI Mastery Academy, we teach a whole lot of things, empower you, and now tell you implementation starts from this, then go to this, then go to this, then go to this. Anywhere you need help, take this part and do it. Now, when I say step by step, doesn't mean that 2025 you do one, 2026 you do another one, 2027 you do another one. No. You are going to take it step by step, but it's not going to be a situation where you have to stay in one place for. Okay? So, we want to go into demonstration. How many of you are ready for demonstration? How many of you are ready for demonstration? I know usually when people come to class like this, they say, no, stop talking, stop explaining, just go and use the tool. No, you need to have a background. And once you have a very good background, once you have a very good background, I assure you that you will get the practicals very easily because you know why you are doing it. And I need to put you in a mindset to know the value of whatever it is you're doing, even at the level of practicals. Okay? So now, you see this word or this phrase, AI prompts or prompts as a word, is very, very critical. Very, very important. You see, everything about artificial intelligence emanates, the result you get from any artificial intelligence tool emanates from prompt. In actual fact, it has even created a new tool, or rather, a new profession called prompt engineering. If you don't know how to prompt, if you don't know how to prompt, you can't get the best out of AI. You can't get the best out of AI. In our last webinar, I know I dwell a lot about teaching AI prompt. I may not spend that much time here, but I'm going to explain a few of the things for you so that you can get it proper. Okay? So, what is a prompt? It's an instruction that you give to any AI tool to generate a response. Instruction that you give to any AI tool to generate a response. So you want it to write a letter, what do you tell it? You want a robot to take an item from this place to another place, what do you tell it? You want an AI tool to analyze a document, what do you tell it? You want AI tool to go through a document, for example, a PDF, and give you information from it, what do you tell it? You want to gather sentiments and maybe do sentiment analysis. You want to know what people are talking about online so that it can feed you. Maybe you want to do social listening. What do you tell the AI to do? Is very, very key and very, very critical when it comes to using AI tool. And now that takes us to structure of a prompt. Here I'm sharing 3 important information that you need in your prompt. First, you have to be clear and specific. Now, there are components which I'm not discussing in this class. Most of you were in this class before. For those of you who missed the other class, you can go watch the video. I went very deep into this in that video. I don't want to take too much of our time. That's why you see I'm trying to get straight to it so that we can do some practical and we can go and rest for the day. Prompt has components. So the underlying thing on prompting is the task you want it to do. Write an article, write a blog post, generate an image, analyze a document, and so on and so forth. Those are tasks. When we get on, I'll do those preliminaries so that you can see tasks in action. Do this for me, that is task. But you see, why 3 of us want AI to write poem for us? The reason why 3 of us are writing the poem differ from one person to another. So you need to put the rightful context. That is second information. The rightful context. Create a content calendar for me. Yes, it's going to create a content calendar for you. But why? Where? How? What should be included? The context is very, very key. So the reason why many times AI generates content for us and it doesn't look well is because we are not using the rightful prompt. Because we are not using the rightful prompt. So our prompt should cover everything from task, what you want it to do for us, from role. Because the way a doctor look at something, a particular matter, is different from the way a mother look at the same matter, is different from the way a lawyer looks at the same matter. And their approach will differ. So you need to put the rightful context and put the rightful role. You also want to go beyond that, and if you want it, the format you want it, You can even go to the extent of giving step-by-step instruction. And you see, there are times that you write a very long prompt so that you can get one small response. However, that response that you get is going to be a very, very powerful response. Okay, so that is what prompt stands for. And we're going to see it in action today. I'm going to be doing some things that you can see, and you see prompt in action. Okay, so now let's do example. Write an email. Of course, what you want is an email, isn't it? What you want is an email. So what do you tell the AI? Write an email for me. And guess what? AI will go ahead and write an email. But the question is, what kind of email? To who am I writing the email? What is the subject of the email? What do you want me to discuss in the email? If I did not give those information, ChatGPT, DeepSeek, or any other tool will just give you ordinary information, what it thinks you want to write about. But when you say, write a professional email, now it's not a friendly image, it's not a family image, it's not any kind of email, but a professional email. Inviting a potential client. What is that email about? Inviting a potential client. So AI will now say, how do I write an email of invitation? Inviting the person to what? And who is the person? A potential client, not an existing client, not a staff, not a debtor. Inviting them to what? To a discovery meeting. Not to come and buy, but to come for a discovery call. About AI automation. About AI automation. AI automation for what? In their business. So as you can see, the context is very clear, even though the task is writing an email. The task is writing an email, but the context says professional email, inviting a potential client to a discovery call about AI automation for their business. Not for my business, not for somebody else's business, but for their own business. So you can compare these two. This is a better one. And you can even improve it the more by including more information. In the AI Academy, in our 30-day course, we go beyond this. We look at using scope, because in the few classes I've had, I've not done much of scope. In that class, we're going to do scope. We're going to bring different things that will enhance the quality of the result you get. The quality of the result you get. In actual fact, even if you don't know how to bring up scope, you can ask ChatGPT to give you a scope, then you use that scope and include it in your prompt. And ChatGPT is going to give you something that aligns very well with what you want, and the quality of what you are writing will be very, very powerful. Okay, we're going to talk about that program much later, but right now, let's go on and check what we've got. All right. So here we are. We are on ChatGPT. Like I said, we'll be doing most of our work on ChatGPT. We are going to do the practical. We are going to see how AI can help us in several different areas of our businesses. Okay, so we are going to start with the last example we gave. Copy the prompts. The second prompt, Control C. Okay, so let's go back. So that you appreciate what I've said, write an email for me. Okay, or just write an email. I didn't tell it what to write the email about. Sure. See what you said. What's the purpose of the email? Are you reaching out to a client, promoting something, making an inquiry, or something else? Let me know the details so I can craft it effectively. Let me just add a little more information. Write an email to a client about AI automation. So let's see what it has written. And we're going to compare this to the other prompt. This, you say, write an email to a client about AI automation. What's the topic? Unlock efficiency and growth with AI automation. Dear client, I hope you are doing well. I wanted to reach out to introduce you to the power of automation, how it can transform your business operations. AI-driven automation can help streamline workflow, this. Whether it's automating, I would love to discuss how automation can be tailored to your specific need and help you achieve your goal. Let me know when it's convenient time for you. You see, it uses this method to write this mail. Now, let's compare this to the next one. Now, I'm going to paste. It did not copy. Control C. Let me paste it. Control V. Okay, good. All right. So let's see. Write a professional email inviting a potential client to a discovery call about AI automation for their business. Okay, it looks similar. All right. So now what I want to actually bring out is like it didn't really work well here. Write an email at first, which we did. You see, AI could not even give us an email. But when I added about automation, it talked about it. But see here, will you be available for a brief conversation? Please let me know a suitable time. Feel free to book a slot directly on my calendar. And guess what? It has included the link of the scheduling calendar. And that calendar also is an AI tool. We have Calendly, for example. Okay? You see, this gives us the kind of letter we want to write. However, let's compare. See this. The subject is unlock efficiency and growth using AI automation, whereas this one is invitation to a discovery call. So you see, the purpose is clear, the context is clear, and AI is able to write the rightful information for us. Okay? Now, for us to even get it better, let me use an example that gives it very clear context. Okay? I usually use poem. Write a poem about Nigeria. Okay? And now he's going to write this poem about Nigeria and write something beautiful. Nigeria, my land of green and pride and everything and everything. And see, it has written a poem quite well. Nice poem, beautiful poem. We say a poem about Nigeria, but we did not give it a context. So he said every good thing about it. Okay? Now, let's say we give it another instruction so that you capture this. When it's time for you to give prompt, you'll be able to put this in your own. It says, write a poem about Nigeria from a youth who is disappointed with the way the politicians have led the country. The youth is becoming hopeless. The youth is becoming hopeless and almost giving up on Nigeria. His heart is full with a lot of sadness. Now, compare. The first prompt says, write a poem about Nigeria. And ChatGPT came up with a beautiful poem. Even though it mentioned about the problem, yet burden with scars of old, we taste truth yet unfold. We march through the storm, we fight, we build, we do all these things. But here, this person heart is full with sadness. How will ChatGPT approach this? How will ChatGPT approach this? So see this one. He said what? Nigeria, my land. Now let's go to this one. He says, Nigeria, you have broken me. So do you see the context has changed? The context has changed. Because now we have described the person that is writing it, the premises on which is writing what is writing. Nigeria, I call you mother, but you left me in the cold. You promised light and glory, yet all I see is rust and mold. They said we were giants, we are the giants, the proud of African land. But tell me, where's the honor? When thieves are crowned with grand. The men in suit and power, they feast while we decay. They sell our dreams for pennies, then laugh and walk away. They preach of change and progress. With empty words they speak, yet hunger grips my people and justice favors the weak. How long shall we keep waiting? How long shall hope remain? When every dark dawn is darker, the freedom feels like chain. I want to dream of sunshine, but all I see is rain. Nigeria, you have broken me. I don't know if I'll hope again. Now compare these two. The first one was just saying a poem, and what ChatGPT gave us is quite a poem. But in this case, we have said somebody who is very, very dark. His heart is very, very dark. Okay? All right. Let's look at that context again here. I know when I use this, because we can relate with this. Most of us on this call are Nigerians, so we can relate with this. Okay? Now, I'm using the same context, but I want to add something that will change the context a little. So, his heart is full of darkness. But today, the youth noticed a ray of hope. Someone stood up for Nigerians, speaking against the hills and getting against the hills and preparing a force to fight the old and wicked leaders. He is gathering the young people and preaching hope and patriotism to them. Patriotism. I think there's an I here. No. Let me correct it, please, with ChatGPT. Yeah, patriot. It's preaching here. Patriotism to the youth. Is standing as a beacon, ready to risk his life for the good of all. So do you see that the context has changed? Now, this youth is actually who is disappointed. That is one part of him. But again, he's seeing hope. He was almost losing hope, what we said earlier. But here he's seeing hope. So let's see, what kind of poem will this person write? So you see, a spark in the dark. So do you see this additional part has given this? A spark in the dark. Nigeria, I've wept for you, cried in the silence, drowned in pain. Watch as the greedy hands betrayed and sold your soul for selfish gain. I saw the street grow crack and dry, hope fading like a dying flame. The hungry beg, the broken sigh, yet leaders pray their wicked game. I swore I turned my back on you. Let go of dreams and let hope decay. For what is left to fight from here when truth and justice wasted away? But then I saw him arise today, a voice like thunder in the sky. He called us forth. He spoke of change, of love, of freedom, standing high. No suits, no wealth, no stolen crown, just fire burning in his chest. A beacon shining through the night, a soul unchained the heart possessed. He gathers youth with trembling hands, yet fills them all with dreams anew. No fear of chains, no care for death. For Nigeria's fate, he dares pursue. So you see, it has written another poem. Now, what am I bringing out? This is context, background at play. Okay? Background at play. Okay? So, when you read this, you will know that this is written with a passion. And if you go through it, the fear that most people have about ChatGPT giving us bland information will not be there. You see, the reason why you see that what ChatGPT gives is bland is because you have not given it the right context. When you give ChatGPT the right context, what it will produce will differ. What it will produce will differ. If you look at this, I added emotions. Those emotions that are added cannot be bland. There's no way ChatGPT will write with emotion and it will be bland. Okay? So this is context. I want us to understand context. Now that we have understood context, can we put this thing in practice in what we do daily? Can we put it in practice in what we do daily? Okay. Now I want to give us let's talk about content calendar. Okay. Many of us must have created content calendar. Even some people in my class may have created content calendar. And I remember when I was correcting the assignment, I kept guiding them how to do it properly. So we want to create a content calendar. For example, and I say, create a 7-day content calendar for my organic skin care product. Okay, for my organic skincare product. And guess what ChatGPT will do? He will go ahead and create a 7-day calendar. Okay. So you see what has created. Are this topic good enough? Yes, they are. There's no problem with it. So it's giving education, engagement, and promotion. Now, let me tell you something which I want to guide you guys on. ChatGPT has memory. It keeps memory of what you have given, instruction you have given it before. Anytime you give it instruction, it goes back and use that memory. So I want to implore you, when you are using ChatGPT, don't use it on several different things. If you can get more than one account, fine. Use one account specifically for yourself. The other account, you can use it for maybe a mix of several things, but get one particularly for yourself because it will keep information about yourself and want to use the information I given it before so that you're not confusing it when you need it to think for you. Okay? Now, see what it has given us. Okay? But this is just one content per day and it's on several different things. Now, I will paste another prompt, which I've copied. So I need to create a 7-day social media calendar for my business on Facebook. This first one, did he say Facebook or anything? No. So you say content calendar. It has created a content calendar. Is this for Facebook? Is this for Instagram or whatever? We don't know. It just created the things for us. Now we have said for Facebook, which means it's contextual. We could have said, say, for Twitter or for other platforms. Okay. Now, my business is organic beauty parlor. Okay. And we sell what? Organic skincare products. All right. So you see, we're giving information about my business that it knows more, not just about my organic skincare business. We have given the business that we run and the product that we sell. Okay, products, because it's more than one. Okay. Then see another instruction. I will post 3 times a day. I want to balance my post between funny, educational, and sales content. So I've given the context. So it's going to give me in this format. I want you to help me with this. You will give me a full content calendar that captures all these in it. You will also include a prompt for image that will accompany each post. Remember, when you make a post on social media and you add image to it, it increases viewability. Okay? So it says visibility, I mean. Now, accompanying it with each prompt. Here are the information about my customers. So it's not just writing calendar, it's writing calendar for a specific purpose in a specific format. So here's information about my customers. And now we are posting information about customer. My audience cut across. Okay, I used, okay, let me go back to, yes, preparing for weddings, lovers who want to appreciate their partners. Okay, let me remove this event planner. I created this one for a cake business before. Okay. All right. The content calendar will be in tabular format. You will put the days in one column, the topic in the next, the image prompt in the third, and what? The hashtag in the fourth. Remember, I said I want 3 content per day. Okay, so I've now told him how to organize it. Let's see what he's going to give us. Remember, the one he gave us earlier was also in tabular form. Let's see what he's going to give us here. So you see, I said I want 3 content. See, the funny one is here. The educational one is here. The sales one is here. See the image prompt. A cartoon illustration of a face with dry, cracked skin, looking angry, and another with a glowing skin, looking happy. See here, skincare humor, organic flow. This is hashtag. Are these not the things you need in your post? Are these not the things you need in your post? So compare this to just asking and say, give me content calendar versus giving us this clear information that will bring the content that will fit in. So you see, it has created a 7-day content calendar. And now, if your intention is to post every day, if your intention is to post every day, will you have trouble? Will you have trouble posting in the next 7 days? After this is done, you can say, give me for another 7 days, give me for another 7 days, or you give me for 30 days, and so on and so forth. So can you see what? Compare this, we just gave topics and idea, and this one would give specific topics and also gave a prompt. All right, now let's try this prompt. If it is good enough. So I'll go on Bing and I'll post here. I'll post that and see what is it going to give us. What kind of image is it going to generate for us? So with the post plus the image, I go out there. And all this can happen in a matter of 2-3 minutes, and it is done. So do you see? Let's look at this again. The prompt says one has a cracked and this one has a smooth, and it's a cartoon illustration. So do you see? This one is angry, this one is laughing. Which of them will you want? And what did it says, what's your skin thinking? Or what your skin is thinking? Okay? See this one. Why you should switch to organic skincare. Okay? And see what it has done here. Let's also try this one and see what is going to give us here. So you see contest in action, right? You see contest in action. So with ChatGPT, you can fine-tune your content. And now you can do more. You can do a lot more. So this is not giving us what we want. Let's try Leonardo and see. I think the instruction is not complete. So let me try Leonardo. Let me paste it. Okay, split image. One side with synthetic skincare, harsh chemicals, the other with natural skincare, herbs, and this thing. So let me add, give me a realistic image. So give me a photorealistic. So photorealistic split image of an African woman. Okay. Now, giving a better context now. Give me a photorealistic image of an African woman. One side of the image with synthetic skincare, harsh chemicals, versus the other with natural skincare. Okay, let's see. I don't want to spend much time fine-tuning the prompt because we have so much I want us to do in this today's activity, so that we don't spend all time just working on one prompt. So what I've done now is I've improved. Okay, see, good. Can you see? Can you see? Especially, let's do this one. Okay, so you write that post, and you put this side by side. Okay, now as you can see, this does not, even though these samples, there's an orange here, we shouldn't be here. We should have been on this side only. Okay, but look at it. One is ash, one is not ash. All right, and since we did not say left or right, you see, I'm using all these things to teach you. Yes, ChatGPT gave us prompt, right? But you, and that's why I said it is a collaboration. It is not just it's not just a matter of it gives you use it like that. You're also going to fine-tune it. Okay, so I can say on the left side, I'm trying to fine-tune this because I want to make it better for us. On the left side, the half face is rough due to harsh chemicals. Okay, of synthetic skincare products. In the bracket, I'm going to, include images of synthetic beauty products. Okay. Now, then on the other side, with natural skincare, looking smooth and luscious. That is spelling. Smooth and luscious. Include images of herbs, oil, fruits. You see, I've fine-tuned it now. Let's see what it's going to give us. Okay. And we said African woman. So let's see what it's going to give us, because we have actually described what it should be like, right? Okay, this is the left side and this is the right side. Okay, even though you did not include the image, but you can see this place is smoother. African. Is it not what happens when somebody is using bleaching cream or whatever? How about this one? Okay, now you can accompany your picture with this, your post with this image, and people will appreciate your image, your post better. Okay, so this is AI helping us shorten this process. Imagine if you have to give this to a graphic designer, or you have to search the internet looking for something that fits this, but in less than how many seconds it has created something for us. Now let's talk about writing the post itself. Writing the post itself. So this is the topic. Now we want it to write this post for us. Once you say why you should switch to this, it will go ahead and just write anything for you, which will be bland. Okay, let's try it. So let's say the post is writing for us why you should switch to organic skincare. Your skin is the largest organ in your body, and what you apply to it matters. Many commercial skin products contain harsh chemicals, synthetic fragrance, and toxins that can harm your skin over time. Switching to this. So you see, it's just writing normal write-up. It's writing normal write-up for us. Okay? Good. It's a nice post that written for us, but if we write something better, okay? Now, I can now post it again. Okay, let me just correct it and say, make it conversational. And add some emotions to it. You can also add a little sarcasm. As you approach the end of the post. So what have I done now? I've given it some information that could make it a little different from bland. So I say conversational, and I talked about emotions, and I talked about sarcasm. Now, there are many of these tonalities that you can make ChatGPT do for you. There are many of these tonalities that you can put in that will make it not bland, but rather in such a way that people can align with it. So let's go back and compare, starting with the topic. What's the topic here? Why you should switch to organic skincare. But what did he say here? You see, your skin is largest organ, this, straight to the point. But see here, why you should switch to organic skincare like yesterday. Like yesterday. This is how humans write. We put in some of these things. This is a form of sarcasm, or, you know. Then you say, let's be real. Your skin has been through a lot. Harsh soaps, chemical-laden creams, toxin lotions, all in the name of glowing skin. But instead of glowing, you end up with breakouts, irritation, and dry patches that make you look like a peeling orange. Sound familiar? Maybe it's time to break up with those chemicals. You see, some sarcasm, break up with those chemicals. There's some sarcasm. okay, and try something that actually loves your skin. Here's why going organic is the best decision your skin will ever thank you for. No more chemical warfare on your skin. Your skin deserves vitamins too. Fewer breakouts, less drama. Save your skin and save the planet. No eating nasties. The glow is real and lasts. What's the excuse now? Okay. So see how this talk about it straight to the point, free from harsh chemicals, rich in nutrients, no side effect, environmental friendly. But see how this one is say no more chemical warfare. That is sarcasm. You understand? Your skin deserves vitamins too. Fewer breakouts, less drama. Okay? What if I say include some Nigerian humor to the, or rather, in the posts? You see, I've adjusted it a little more. It's going to now bring in Nigeria. So, do you see now? Why you should switch to organic skin before your skin calls family meeting? Do you get it? This, you see, it has brought it home. How can you write this and somebody would think that it's AI that wrote it? How can you write just this topic and think AI write it? So let's not lie. This is Nigerian slang. Let's not lie. Your skin suffered. Bleaching cream, chemical filled this thing, instant glow product, bleaching. This is what we use in Nigeria, the statement. This is what he told them, he mentioned earlier. He didn't talk about bleaching when he talked about it earlier. You get it mentioned, he said hash soap, chemical laden. But when we're talking about Nigeria, it's using a language that Nigerians understand. And see, he said bleaching creams, chemical filled lotions, and instant glow that promise heaven but deliver hot tears. Okay? So you can even change it to premium tears because we use those slangs. So ignore the kind of slang we use in Nigeria and infused it. And here you are still wondering why your face is staging a protest with breakouts, redness, patches, and the rest. See, no more chemical wahala. Your skin deserves good food too. Fewer breakout, less wahala. Save your skin and the planet because Nigeria is already hot enough. No eating toxin because you are not a sacrifice. Okay? The glow is real, no camera filter. So what's your excuse? So do you see, there's no way you can paste this information that people will now think that it was written by AI. Okay? So this is putting AI to the test, right? So we have seen this in action. I mentioned earlier that we can get AI to help us brainstorm about what we want to do. And I believe many of us are interested in starting a new business, but perhaps we don't know where to start from. We have been thinking about the idea, but we don't know what to do. Can AI help you in that area? Do you think AI can help you in brainstorming about business? In actual fact, AI can start from beginning to the end. Okay, so I want to practicalize that now so that we see it in action. Okay, so I am a young graduate who studied microbiology in the university. I am out now and confused about what to do because there are no jobs available. See, I'm giving it the rightful context. Okay. I heard that there are jobs or there are businesses a young person can do from home, and I would like you to help me with this assignment. Okay? Now, ordinarily, you want ChatGPT to go ahead and give you the information. I'm teaching you something that is from our paid class, okay? But I'm going to teach it to you. Help me with this assignment. So when I click on it, it will go ahead and ask. But you know, I just said I'm in microbiology. I read microbiology in the university. That is also part of the information. Perhaps I can just say ChatGPT. I don't know if the information I gave about me is enough or is enough. If you need more information, please do ask me a couple of questions to give you proper perspective. So you see what I've done with ChatGPT. I want it to do something for me, but I'm also asking it to. So you see, it has asked me some questions. I appreciate you sharing that. Since you study microbiology and looking for home-based business ideas, I have a few questions to ask you. See, it has asked 5 questions. Okay? So, number 1, it said interest and skill. Aside from microbiology, do you have any other skills or interests that I know how to do? So, let's say, I would say writing. I am a good writer, especially children's stories. So do you see I've given it enough information? The second one, it says financial situation. Do you have any startup capital or are you looking for business that require little or no? I have a saving of only 20,000 naira. The third one, internet access. Do you have a laptop or smartphone and access to internet? I have a smartphone and internet access. So I'm answering the question. Short term or long term? Are you looking for something to make quick money or do you want to build a long-term career? So which one? Many people look for short term, but let me say I am looking at long term. Okay? Then the last question is what? Comfort with learning. Are you open to learning new skill if necessary? Yes, as long as it doesn't take too much time. Okay? I can say maybe a week to 30 days. Okay? I've answered the questions. So based on what it has asked me and I've answered, what is it going to suggest to me? So do you see ChatGPT now guiding me into coming up with a business idea? Imagine if you are going to talk to somebody, maybe somebody advertise a business or advertise a class or whatever, and you have to pay. You must have paid money before you can get this. Or you are consulting a business consultant like me, and I say, you have to pay amount of money. Say, all the money I have is 20,000. So you bring all 20,000. With ChatGPT, only your phone and your internet access, you are getting information that you want. So you are a good writer. You can write and sell children books digitally on platforms like Amazon, Okada Books. How to start? Write a format of a short book, 1 to 2 weeks. Use free tools like Canva to design illustration to hire on Upwork. Publish on Amazon or Okada Books for free. Promote on social media. Potential income, $50 to $500 per month on sales. What can you do again? The first one is writing children book. See, second option, ghostwriting for others. Many people want to write books but don't have time to write. You can write children book, short stories, and blog articles for clients. How to start? Create a sample. So do you see? The third one is blogging about children. The fourth one is creating selling guitar coloring book, teaching kids with creative online class. So do you see all this that it has created? Telling us how to start, how much to charge, where to run your process. Is this not great? Imagine that you have to sit on your own and come up with the idea. If graduates, NYC graduates or those in NYC can come here and ask ChatGPT the right question, I believe they will not be up and down looking for jobs because ChatGPT can help them. Okay? Now let's take it further. Okay? Ghostwriting. So I will say, I'll pick this. Control C. Okay, no. Yes. Control C. Then I'll paste it. I choose this. Can you give me a comprehensive strategy? Are you getting a comprehensive strategy that would help me succeed in this option or succeed with this option? So let's see what is going to. Now we have asked for strategy and see what he's saying. He's giving us step by step. Okay? Step 1. Define your ghosting niche. It has given us which area. Is it children books, picture books? Is it fictional short book? Is it blog article? Why choose this? In specializing in children content will help attract the right. Step 2, create a portfolio. Step 3, set up your online presence. Step 4, Facebook and LinkedIn social marketing. Okay, under step 3, set up your online. It gave us option of Fiverr, Facebook, a website. Step 4, find and message clients directly. Step 5, price your product. Step 6, deliver high quality. Step 7, scale. You see, it has given us a summary of everything you need to do and the final thoughts. Isn't this wonderful? Doesn't this show you that with this, imagine how long it will take you. Imagine how long it will take you to come to this stage and see what ChatGPT has done for us in less than how many minutes? In less than how many minutes? Okay? I can still go further and further and further from beginning to the end. At the end of the day, I have a strategy that I can use to come up with this. Now, this is just one method. There are several other ways to get these things done. There are several other ways to get this thing done. Right? So you see, ChatGPT helping us shorten our learning curve. All right? It's helping us shorten our learning curve. Isn't this wonderful? Now, imagine several other things that it can do. Okay? Now, let me also open another one and show us. How many of you remember Chioma's case versus these tomatoes? What's the name of that tomato brand? Where there was case dragging up and down. How many of you remember? How many of you remember? Okay. So, Chioma wrote a review, whether maliciously or not, about a tomato paste. And the owner of the business got angry and it became a social media war. They even arrested her, they took her to court, and all problems going up and down. And the whole social media was split between supporting Chioma or supporting the manufacturer. And it was a big deal. The man was appearing on TV and everything. Many of us feel that that was unnecessary. It was so much unnecessary. So, assuming you are a social media handler for that tomato, what will you have done? Will you have got angry at Chioma, or will you have handled it diplomatically? So, in that kind of situation, can ChatGPT help us? Let's see if it can. Okay. So, I sell cakes and supply to customers around Nigeria. Recently, a customer wrote a negative review or a bad review. Let me say bad review on Facebook, stating that our cake are bad and could cause death. Okay, this is quite bad, right? It's trying to say accuse that you got dead. So we believe that the review is malicious because every other customer who bought from the same batch did not complain. We actually reached out to those customers to find out. We want you to help us with this case. How do we undo it? In case you don't even know what to say, how do we undo it? So let's see what it's going to give us. So you see what he's saying? Handling a malicious bad review requires a strategic approach to protect your business reputation while maintaining professionalism. This is the key. You want to maintain your reputation, however, you need to do it professionally. Okay? Even ChatGPT is telling us that. So what did he say? Gather evidence. Since you already reached out to other customers who bought from the same batch and confirmed they had no issues, compile the following: screenshot of their positive feedback, any quality control measure the business follows, proof of your ingredient quality if needed. Respond professionally. Even if you believe the review is malicious, respond professionally to show transparency. Here is a template you can modify. See what he said. Dear customer, we take all feedback seriously and prioritize the safety and satisfaction of our customers. We were concerned about your comment and immediately investigated the batch of cakes from your order. After reaching out to other customers who purchased from the same batch, none reported any issue. However, we are committed to ensuring quality and would love to discuss this further. Please reach out to us at this so we can understand better your concern. Thank you. So do you see this? Now, even if she has a reason to fight you, because she spoke online and was angry, and you gave this response online, she cannot fight you without showing that she was doing it for a malicious reason. Because you have done your investigation, all those screenshots, you can share the screenshot, and now you have answered professionally, and you have invited her to have a discussion. There's no way that it can bring all the brouhaha. Okay? So for this kind of situation, do you see how you can undo it? It went further to say you can report the review to Facebook. If the reviewer is a competitor or troll, check their profile. Are they real customer? If they are a competitor, someone with a history of false review, you can call them out shortly. We do not have any record of this complaint from you, and our record shows that all customers from this batch are satisfied. Please provide more details so we can resolve this appropriately. You see, he did not complain. So why are you shouting? If we are done by, you'll have complained. Then what did he say? He says, strengthen your online reputation. Ask satisfied customers to leave authentic positive review. Post behind the scene content on hygiene and baking standard. Okay? The goal is damage control while maintaining professionalism. Now, what does this show us? You see, the way the PR was now paying bloggers to write, they are going on TV to write. If they are taking this step from the very beginning, that brouhaha will not have come. That brouhaha will not have surfaced. So you see that ChatGPT now can also help you with things like this. It might look like, is it not just to write a comment, but are you writing the comment properly? Even see the comment you wrote. Does it look like a comment that written by a machine or by somebody who is a professional? So you see, ChatGPT has come to stay, like I've said. It has come to help you do a lot. Okay? It has come to help you do a lot. There are so many things that ChatGPT can help you do. Okay? It can help you with presentation. It can help you choose new stuff. It can help you with business plan and so on. So we have so many things it can do. And by tomorrow, we are going to do a lot more practical. But I want to call us on something. There's something I want to show us. That will be the last part of this discussion. In the next 3 minutes, we should be through. But I want to show us something. Should I go ahead? I need your permission to show you something. If it's all right by you, I will go ahead. If it's not all right by you, I will just move and just close this meeting. I want your response. Should I go ahead and share it? Or should I just go? I want your response. Should I go ahead and share it or should I go home? Everybody go back to the house. Okay. Okay. Faith said the question may sound lame, but how do I get ChatGPT? No, it's not lame. You are going to answer your question. Every question you ask, we are going to answer. Okay, yes, Erisco, that is the brand that had issues. All right. So I said I want to show us something. Only Eric said I should go ahead. Okay, and Johnson also. Samuel Johnson said I should go ahead. Is there another person interested in hearing it, or should I just close the day? Should I just close the day? Okay. So tomorrow, like I said, we are going to do a lot of practical. I'm going to bring in several different areas in which you are going to use ChatGPT, use any other AI. Okay. So this is what I want to show you. Have AI Mastery Academy. And this AI Mastery Academy, what we do is to empower business owners, empower professionals, empower entrepreneurs with skills that will help them build a powerful and profitable business that cannot be left behind. And again, you don't have to waste energy, you don't have to waste time, you don't have to waste resources. That is our academy, AI Mastery Academy. So we have this 30-day program that's starting on the 1st of March. For 30 good days, we'll be delivering high-quality videos that will teach different areas in your business. Now, I don't want to take you through all the processes, but this is what I want to show us, what you are going to learn. There are 7 different modules, including a project. There are 7 different modules, including a project. Module 1, we are going to look at the foundation. I shared some things here, but when you come to the academy, I'm going to share how to unlock AI secret to explosive business growth. Now I'm going to break AI into pieces for you to see how you can work with AI, different AI tools that are available. Not all. There are thousands on thousands of AI tools, but the ones that you can use and how to use them to get the best result. We have been talking ChatGPT, but there are a lot more than ChatGPT that we can use. There are a lot more than ChatGPT that can help us. So we are going to see how to unlock AI secret to explosive growth, how to master the tools, how to command. Remember I talked about prompt. I'm going to give you different types of prompt structures, how to spy your competitors, how to create customer avatar. Remember I said you need to serve the right customer, how to create a proper customer, how to fix bottlenecks, how to analyze data and the rest. Module 2, we are going to talk about content and social media mastery. Those who are in the social media management course that we had last, we testify to the fact that I took them through what they need to know about content creation. However, we are going to dig deeper. We are going to even talk about creating videos that you don't need to show your face. We are going to talk on viral videos. We are going to talk on even how to create reels. I'm going to teach you how to create, using one prompt, in less than 1 minute, create 50 reels. 50 reels. 50 or even 100 reels using your simple Canva. Module 3, we are going to talk about sales, marketing, and customer engagement. This one is very key. It doesn't matter what you sell. If you create everything you are selling, but if you create everything you're selling, but I'm saying that but again and again, you are not able to, excuse me 1 second. And you are not able to sell it, do proper marketing and sell it, you are better not even create it in the first place. So we are going to take you how AI can shorten this thing. Now, let me tell you, everything I do it hand in hand with AI. I do it hand in hand with AI. See this sales copy that you are reading here. There's another one that I create for consultants. There's another one that I've created for different products that I've been selling. All of them were created with assistance with AI. How can you read this and not be convinced about what we have to offer? Okay, we are going to even talk about how to write grants proposal, how to write business plan. Now, I'm going to do a class complete on how to create a business plan from scratch. That class alone is worth the price of this course. That business plan and grant writing. Recently, I joined a class on grant writing and I paid 50,000 naira for 6 weeks. 50,000 naira for 6 weeks. I'm going to teach you how to shorten that journey using, and they did not use AI for your information. They did not use AI. I joined because I wanted to find out about 1 or 2 things. But I realized that even what I know on AI can help me do a lot. And I'm going to show you how to even look for people that are ready to give you money using AI. Then we're going to go into innovations, the next level in your business using AI. Okay? We are going to go to innovation. We are going to even go to planning. At the beginning of this year, I took some people through what I call strategic success map workshop, success mapping workshop. I took them how to come up with vision, how to set goals, how to set up OKR, objective, key results, how to set up strategic innovation initiative and everything. Strategic planning is very key. That is what will make you build a business that will last, and even after you are gone, the business will remain. I'm going to teach you how to write all this: business planning, financial planning, tracking performance, and so on and so forth. I'm also going to give you some extra tips that will help you. Then, like I said, there's a project. We are going to do a project. You see, one of the name they call me is the result coach. They call me the result coach, right? The result coach, what I do is I ensure that every of my students get result. I ensure that every of my students get result. So if I teach you through this project is the deliverable that you're going to show that you do it. Imagine that on your own, you can write a business plan. On your own, you can create a financial plan. On your own, you can do a growth strategy. On your own, you can complete your marketing plan. You can even create investment opportunity for yourself and, of course, define your success metrics. All these things are involved here. I like to show this picture. The one on the left is your business without using AI. You are still there. You are still alive. You are growing. But see, when your business is using AI, you have that energy. Okay, now this is easy. Now, this course, I originally priced it 35,000, but for this cohort, I'm slashing it by 50%. Whoever is interested can pay 17,500 and you have access to all this. And for the next 1 year, you have access to more updates and so on and so forth. Even when I increase the price to 35,000, you don't need to pay anything extra. You'll be getting the new updates as they come. And so let me just introduce this to you. Take your time. I'm sure you see the website address scrolling across. Or is that not what is scrolling across? Okay. Let me. All right. You can see the website address aimastery.co.com.ng. So that's what I want to introduce to you guys. Go to this website, go and check it out. If it's something that you want, go ahead and register. If it's something that you want to, I'm going to do it on my own, no problem. Like I said, I'm going to teach you what will work in the free, but if you want the real meat, the real flesh, the real bone, and the thing, of course, you are coming to come under my tutelage in this class. In actual fact, I'm going to teach you how to write a book. I'm going to teach you how to create your own YouTube channel and never show your face at all, but create something that will make a lot of money for your business. Don't you think that this is something you should not miss? So I'm introducing it to you. Please go and check it out. And when you have checked it out, you come back and we can start working together. Okay? All right. So let's go back to our. If you have any question, somebody asked a question, how do I get ChatGPT? Okay, I will answer the question. Go to www.chat.openai.com. Okay. Oh, sorry. Let me edit it. I typed it wrongly. Yeah, that's the address. Go to chat.openai.com. Chat.openai.com. On this website, you can go through the process of registering. And on this, our YouTube channel, I have videos, 3 videos that will guide you on how to use ChatGPT. First one is how to create ChatGPT. Second one is how to navigate it. The third one is how to start using ChatGPT. So you can watch the videos on this channel and it will help you. Okay? Is there anybody with any other question? Is there anybody with any other question? We have done 2 hours, and I think we have done quite well. If you have any question, write it in the group. Tomorrow when we come, I will answer it in case the questions are not ready. Okay? So did you learn anything? For those of you who are just joining my class for the first time, did you learn anything? In the group, I will ask the question in the group. Because till tomorrow is going to be mainly practical, I want you to say what you want to learn tomorrow in the group. I'm going to ask the question. You are going to share what you want to learn tomorrow in the group so that when we come online tomorrow, we'll go straight. After the preliminary introduction, we start using ChatGPT to solve, or any other AI tool to solve other problems for us. Yes, you can go to Play Store also and download, just search for ChatGPT on Play Store. There's an app. There's a website and there's also an app. It works on Android. It's here on my phone. I use my phone. I use my phone most of the time that I use my laptop. Okay? Any other question? Is there any other question? If there are no questions, can we call it a night so that we can everybody go and rest? Tomorrow we come back and continue with the rest of this class. Like I said, tomorrow is going to be practical. In the group, I'll ask you to tell me what you want me to teach tomorrow on AI, so that when I come, I will teach it fully for us, all of us, to understand. So thank you very much for your time. I believe that we have gained something from this class. Okay? Remember, check out the website and see if what is there can help you. I strongly believe that even if it is one thing you learn there, it will make you 10 times or 100 times what it is that okay. Samson said, thanks a lot. I thought I can't learn this, but I see reason now to use it. Yes, I'm happy you have found that. You have found reason to use it. You see, it's indispensable. It's indispensable. Okay? Every one of us should be using it day in, day out. It is not the devil that brought it, oh, it is God that gave us this knowledge. And more and more and more is coming. More and more and more is coming. If I get a lot of questions for tomorrow, you will see more action that ChatGPT and other AI tools can do for you. Okay? Any other question? Faith, I think I've answered your question. Johnson, like I said, is on WhatsApp. Sorry, it's on Play Store. I'm sure I've answered that question too. So any other comments, or do we end the call? So for those of you who stayed to the end, thank you very much for your time. Please, tomorrow, let's gather. I have a program I'll be attending tomorrow, but because of this class, I will end that program 1 hour before time so that I can come back and take you through the next class. So thank you very much. Have a beautiful night rest. We'll continue tomorrow in the group. You can ask all the questions you've got to ask. Thank you very much. Bye.